Hello and welcome. My name is Mariusz Domaracki and I'm the member of the BAMM team. I would like to show you our new game, which we created especially for Imagine Cup 2010. It's called the Milestones. Right after starting, you can see the logo of our team. By clicking spacebar, you will be moved to the main menu. Here you can start a new game, which we will do in a moment, load previously saved game, add new player. Unfortunately, it's unavailable in demo version, but in future we want to add possibility to choose player's name, skin and hair color, hairstyle and maybe something more. Next, we have a credits tab. Here you can see how beautiful we are, but for your own good, for now I will spare you that view. In main menu, you can also change the game language. For now, Milestones is fully translated in English and Polish only, but if only we find more translators, we will add more languages. Language can be changed by clicking its flag. Notice that when you click Polish flag, all texts will be changed to our native language. Let's let back to English and leave that panel. With the tune icon, you can toggle music and sounds off or on. Next icon is used to change the screen resolution. We programmed the 4 most common resolutions. Last icon closes the game, but we don't want to do it for now. Let's start a new game by clicking the play button. A slideshow will explain you the main plot of the Milestones. To shorten it, let me say that we are an alien which has a mission to catalog all plants and animals on Earth. During our trip, our spaceship has crashed and now we have to find a way home. As it turns out later, we can do it by helping the people. After the slideshow, you can see the world map. Our spaceship has crashed in Africa, so it's the only continent which is available for now. After clicking it, we are moved to a continent map. For the same reason as before, we can go to Northern Africa only. After selecting that region, we are moved to the main view of our game. On the right of our nice alien, we can see something which once was our ship. To move the hero, use arrow keys on WSAD. It looks like we have the first quest. Our handy computer tells us that we need to find power supply in space matrix. Let's look for it. Items can be collected by clicking on them. Great! We have found the matrix, but it's incomplete. We need to find missing crystals in order to power the ship and go back home. Let's examine the map a bit. Oh, a cave. I think that we can go inside. Very often in the Milestones, you will find mazes and other puzzles, which you have to solve to collect precious items or enter hidden locations. Here is the exit of the maze and the chest which may contain items. Click on it to open. Oh no, another puzzle. Now I'm very happy that this year we have 15 minutes to make a grey movie instead of 3, because I can relax and solve the puzzle. It looks like simple rotation puzzles. Rotate every square to make one solid image. We have found 2 blue rings. Collect them by clicking on them, press escape to leave the box, and leave the maze. I think it's a good moment to introduce more functions of the handy computer. Click on any of the icons on the lower panel. Going from the left to the right, you can load previously saved game and save your country game. Next icon is mentioned power supply in matrix. Here you can see that we have 2 crystals for now. Every crystal corresponds to one of the UN Millennium Points. We have End Poverty and Hunger and Universal Education Stones. After clicking one of them, you can see experience points, which you already have in this category. Experience bonus, which multiplies base experience and the level of selected crystal. Experience is gained when you complete missions related to the topic of stone, and levels of stone is needed to perform harder and more complicated missions. Small number located in the lower right part is neutral points. You can use them to increase level of any stone you want, but do it wisely, because each next level needs even more experience points. Next icon on the upper panel is Inventory and Statistics panel. Items which you find and collected are divided into 4 categories: jewelry, quest items, food and beverages, and shields and other armor stuff. Choose first category and wear 2 rings, which we have found in cave. When you mouse over an item, you can see more information about it, including name, its influence on character, and short description. As you can see, these rings increase our reputation and universal education. Reputation has increased. What about corresponding stone? Its level has increased too. Let's go back to player statistics. Here are hero level, experience, and 3 main player statistics: hunger, thirst, and fatigue. Number with brackets means the base value of a statistics. A number without brackets is an actual value with an influence of items. Player statistics can be also seen in the main view as 3 colorful bars. These statistics are very important. If one of them falls down to 0, it will have negative influence on our hero. You can restore every statistic by eating or drinking. Reputation is needed to make people more kindly to you. Some characters will not even talk to you if your reputation is too low. Leveling your character gives you possibility to change the base value of mentioned statistics. On the next panel we have a diary. On the first tab are quests, which we have started or finished. Find power supply in space matrix is gray because we have finished it. Now our main quest is to find all the energy crystals. By clicking on a quest, you can see more information about it, like what is needed to complete a quest, what we will get as a reward, and so on. Second tab is Curiosities tab. We had made all our efforts to make our game interesting for all people and to give her educational values. With Curiosities, you will learn about fauna and flora of visiting continent. Its most famous buildings, people, their culture, and so on. For now this tab is empty, but it will change in a moment. The last 2 icons are continent map and the world map. World map is inactive in demo version. In full version, player will teleport between distant continents using it. Continent map is used to teleport between the regions of the same continent. I will present it a little bit later. Close the panel using the down arrow in the middle of the upper bar. Let's go to the east and look for some adventure. We come closer to a strange animal. Fortunately, our computer is always glad to help and tells us something about the animal. That entry is now available in the Curiosities tab in the diary. Later on you will find chest logs, which will test your game knowledge. Let's go to the Central Africa to present the effect of teleports. Click on it and select the part of the continent where you want to go. You can go back the same way as you did before. Now we can talk to a non-player character, which is here. He will give us another quest of collecting flowers for his wife. Proper entry in diary was made. I think that I have listed the main parts of our game. I'll leave you the pleasure of discovering the richness and diversity of our MileStones world. Thank you very much for your attention.